Well, first of all, I myself will introduce myself, right? My name is Vipin Sharma, and I'm basically a physics teacher, right? The subject which is mostly hatred by the pupil, and national awardee in '98 should be clapped. Okay, and I have been. There are so many things, but it's embarrassing me to tell that. Yes. First of all should be in the very relaxed mind, right? Try to get yourself free from all tensions, worries, and depressions. If you have, throw it into the dustbin or जाते हो उठा के ले जाने हैं. Right? See, being a teacher, I'm basically an accidental teacher, right? Whenever I was studying, whenever I was studying from my teacher, I never understand. Okay, when I just sit in the class like this, and he's or she is teaching, I say yes, I have understood. मेरे को आ गया मैम. If that actually my expressions were such from the face that the teacher thinks that I'm very sincere student, though I was not. Right? Absolutely, I was not. I'll be very honest with you all, right? I haven't any paper with me. I haven't prepared anything. It's all natural. I'm going to interact with you. I had been traveling since November 1st, 2019. Still traveling. And my first seminar of my life was in Roots Country way back in December 2018. So that was my first interactions with the students near yoga, in your yoga hall. Perhaps some may recognize me, some may not. But all the lectures are lying on my YouTube. So, dear teachers, basically, we are in a profession which is the, it's a talk of the town, which is the mother of all professions. Am I right? Wherever I go, I ask you, what do you like to be? Students say, sir, we like to be scientist, we like to be an army officer, we like to be an IAS, we like to be an IPS. बहुत कम बोलते हैं कि we want to be a teacher. Agreed? Yes. But according to me, this profession is most challenging and equally not challenging. When it is challenging, ask me. When it is challenging. मैं कोई सेमिनार नहीं करने आया. I'm just the part of Roots Country family. I'm one of the families, right? So, कुछ मैं भी discuss करूँगा. Sometimes you will discuss. We will interact. Sometimes you may not agree with me, and we will discuss that why you don't agree with me. If you are right, we will accept it. Let it be passed and resoluted. But the question is, what is challenging? Okay. When it is challenging. Anybody's experience when it is challenging? My experience. Being a physics teacher, sometimes students put a question, I don't know. I don't know. When I say I don't know, I feel proud. यार मेरे को नहीं पता. I don't know. I just say IDK. It doesn't lower your status. Tell students, I don't know, but I'll tell you. But I will tell you. You'll put a question, sir, what makes you to say this? Then you will all speak with me. A teacher is always a student. How many people agree with it? अध्यापक सदैव विद्यार्थी ही होता है. अध्यापक हमेशा विद्यार्थी ही होता है. उस्ताद हमेशा तालीम हासिल करने वाला ही होता है. Right? So teacher is always a student. You'll put a question. No, I am a teacher. I am still a student. I am not a teacher. When you are learning, you are a student. And when you are reflecting that, then you are a teacher. So have you ever faced this situation? Huh? Sometimes. Means what kind of question was it? मेरे को तो याद है, मेरे को जो नहीं आते थे question. For example.
Mostly the meanings of new words.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're English teacher. You have an arcana. You know the meaning of this?
I don't know.
Anybody knows the meaning of arcana?
I don't know.
If I am telling arcana, it doesn't mean that मेरा knowledge level बहुत बड़ा है. मेरे को पता, मैंने बोल दिया. Arcana is a special type of knowledge possessed by few people. Arcana is a special type of knowledge possessed by few people. Now the question is, if you are a good teacher, the student will say, ma'am, I like it. You said you don't know, you did not tell us wrong,
Yes.
But when you have been being asked a question like that, why the crow is like a writing desk. Have you ever heard this quotation? Why the crow is like a writing desk? Though English is not my subject, but I'm quoting from English. Have you ever read Alice in Wonderland?
Yes.
The Dormouse and Hatter? Asking a riddle to the Alice. Why the crow is like a writing desk? She kept on thinking throughout the night. The next day, Dormouse says, I don't have the slightest idea of it. You got it? See, when you have been asked a question like, ma'am, what's the meaning of arcana? You don't know, then you can go to the Google and find it. Knowledge is a collection of information. Knowledge is what? Collection of information. अरे बोर तो नहीं हो रहे आप लोग?
No, sir.
अरे उल्टे बास बरेली को टीचर्स को एड्रेस करना बहुत बड़ा टफ काम होता है. मैं थोड़ा रफली राइट कर रहा हूँ. A knowledge is a collection of information. But it does not mean you are intelligent. For example, मैं पटियाला से चल के शिमला आया. शिमला से सुनील सर को फोन किया. सर कहते don't come जी, it's snowing here. I go back. I stayed in a hotel. Morning I started. Then they come by a Chhala. And Chhala, I have watched one movie Chhala Babu. I kept in mind Rajesh Khanna movie Chhala Babu. Then Chhala, Gumma. Then I kept on coming straight. कि जो रोड बिल्कुल कच्ची है उसी वो बागी को जाएगी. Then I reached here, right? But I don't know. That's this route. It means I am not diligent. I don't have any information. तो रास्ते में मैं किसी को पूछूंगा कि मैंने रूट्स कंट्री जाना है. फिर मैं पूछूंगा मैंने रूट्स कंट्री जाना है. एक ऊपर को जा रही है सड़क. तो I like one thing here. People try to communicate through signals. Okay, I like it. So the logic is that never feel down when you don't know the answer. Feel proud that I don't know the answer. Will you experiment it? and ask the child, I'm thankful to you. Temporarily now you are my teacher. Temporarily you are my teacher. Got it? So, now the question is, how we can be foolproof in our subject. How many maths teachers are sitting here? All right, sir. How many physics teachers are sitting here? All right, sir. All right, ma'am. Sorry. How many chemistry teachers are sitting here? All right, sir. Now, मेरा syllabus इन्हीं तक ही रहता जा रहा. The question is that I'll give you one tip of mine, which has given me good results. Whenever you come to the class, maths sir, don't teach. Start doing random. Hey, what is sine 2a? 2 sine a cos a. Another formula, 2 tangent a upon 1 plus tan square a. Maths sir. Cos 2a, cos square a minus sine square a. Am I right, sir? Cos 2a, cos square a minus sine square a. Cos 2a. You don't know, I know. It's correct, right? Okay, so start taking the random of the students, like physics, sir. Physics, sir. Physics, ma'am. Which class you take, ma'am? Plus 1, plus 2. You know, what is Raoult law? It tells us about the moment of inertia. It tells that the moment of inertia of a rigid body about an axis is product of the mass and square of the perpendicular distances. What is unit standard measurement of physical quantity? What is 1 Mach? 340 meter per second. What is Bernoulli's theorem? P equal to constant minus half rho v square. Correct? Ask questions from the students. 10 minutes daily or 15 minutes alternate day. In chemistry, sir, what is? I myself will answer the questions. You know, what is energy of an electron? E equal to minus 2 pi me4 upon n square h square. Sir. Bohr's postulates all electrons revolve around the nucleus near circular orbits. Angular momentum is nh upon 2 pi, etc., etc. Logic is what? Logic is that when you start taking random questioning from the students, students will stand up and answer. This will create an atmosphere in the class. If you immediately come and teach the fresh topic, they will not be concentrating as they should have been, because the concentration takes 5 to 6 to 7 to 10 minutes after the class starts. How many people agree with it? ये किसी YouTube पे किसी कहीं भी नहीं मिलेगा ये, because I do naturally. Okay. Now the question is, when you put questions to the students in the class, they answer. It starts developing a hormone called endorphin. What? Endorphin gives a feeling of well-being. You just need not to ask me. Come in. You are an honorable teacher, right? Endorphin is what? It's a feeling of well-being. For example, you do gym, right, sir? and after that, you wear t-shirts and come out and start doing like this, you know. So you feel like something fit, you know. Am I right?
Yes.
When you get endorphin, teachers, you get in circular that you are supposed to deposit the paper by this date. And I'm telling you, and tomorrow is that. Then you call each other. अरे तूने पेपर बना लिया कहाँ यार टाइम नहीं मिला. Oh my God, मैं क्या करूँ? देखती हूँ, whatever it is. अगर मान लीजिए, if you have been given a date, say 10th of March, and you have prepared the paper by 6th of March, 4 days you are with endorphin. आपने पेपर बनाया? No. कमाल है यार, you are very lazy. अच्छा कहीं इतने चलाक होते हैं, they made बताते नहीं है. आपने पेपर बनाया? No, I don't get time. कभी-कभी आपको लगेगा कि I'm talking something of your language, right? जैसे मुझे किसी ने, सभी ने मेरे को बताया था ऐसे हम करते, तो वो शुरू करते. Now the question is, when you enter in class, you start asking questions, students are answering, they will feel that they know the subject. This is called, in my language, I had given the name random. Means from the previous chapters, whatever comes to your mind, ask students. Got it? When you start doing this, student will never forget the subject. Since my base is science, so in science everything is based upon the formulae. So maths, physics or chemistry is based upon the formulae, definitions and concepts. Maybe economics, maybe other subjects also. Because our examination system is based upon the memory. We have to go like this. And we have to write from here to here. This is our CPU. It gives command to the printer and we write. Second thing. Your point clear? What we have to do is random. How many teachers, 90% will not be honest, but पहाड़ियों को सच बुलाने का मेरे पास एक बहुत सिंपल तरीका है. झूठ बोलोगे तो देवता लग जाएगा. मैं एक स्कूल में गया तो I was asking, nobody was raising, सेमिनार था, it was somewhere. तो मैंने कहा झूठ बोलोगे तो देवता, सभी ने हाथ खड़ा किया. Let's actually I'll tell you one thing. कोई भी institute, any institute is not an individual. Sunil sir, Mrs. Bhakta is not an individual. I am not an individual. Roots country means roots country. We are all roots country. If somebody tops, the credit goes to the roots country, right from the driver to the sweeper to the teachers to the chairman to everybody. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
What is this called? TW. TW bole to?
Teamwork.
Team. Yes. Very good. So, if there is no teamwork, then there is no work. You got it?
Yes, sir.
So let's be honest. How many teachers prepare lecture before they deliver the lecture?
So at times.
8 times. 8 times.
Depends the time.
It depends upon the time. Right? Means suppose there are 30 lectures. So do you prepare 20?
Yes. 15.
Okay. Now, how do you prepare this? How you prepare this? You took that textbook, which is school curriculum, and you read that, and you said, "Okay, let's do it tomorrow," right? Physics, ma'am, you're here. For example, you have to teach, say, resolution of vector. The process of splitting a single vector into its components is called resolution vector. Am I right? So you start reading that, and tomorrow you say, "Rico students, I'm going to teach you resolution of vector." Write down, resolution of vector is what? The process of splitting a vector into its components called resolution of vector. अब मेरे जैसा होगा, बोलेगा मैम ये तो किताब में भी लिखा हुआ है, मैं खुद भी लिख सकता हूँ. What different you are telling?
Give the examples which they can learn.
Huh?
And the thing is this, that I'm going to take the help of the YouTube channels also.
Oh yes, this is what I was looking for, the right way. See, I believe in only one Baba, that is called Google Baba, right? How I believe in Google Baba? I went to my village. My grandmother stitched a hand knit sweater for me. मैंने कहा नानी जी ये कित्थों बनाया तुसी? I'm Punjabi basically. But YouTube तो देखा है. I have observed from the YouTube. Okay, very nice. I'm Brahmin but I'm fond of omelette. तो कहती तेरे को omelette भी खिलाऊंगी. मैंने कहा ब्राह्मणों के घर में अंडा कैसे आएगा? She made an omelette for me, बिना अंडे का omelette. That is also from the YouTube. मैदे मुद्दे से बनता है. From there I learned that though she is a retired principal and she is on the Facebook and she has got number of friends on the Facebook. क्योंकि DP उन्होंने काफी young लगाई हुई है. So logic is that when we people when we people talk about the YouTube, it is blessings to teachers. And you know, here I don't know, नीचे तो क्या है चंडीगढ़ वगैरह में तो बच्चे ऑलरेडी यूट्यूब से पहले देख के आए होते हैं और उसी में से वो दे स्टार्ट आस्किंग द क्वेश्चन टू द टीचर्स. सो इंटरनेट हैज गिवन अस अ चैलेंज नाउ. You have to be extraordinarily smart. So whenever you prepare a particular lecture, go through 2-3 different type of YouTube lectures. For that, you make your notebook and start writing the main tips. But try, don't go with the notebook in the class. Because when you teach from the notebook, तो ऐसे नोटबुक या बुक खुला हुआ है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आप उसमें से देखोगे, you will look into that, you will go through that. Actually, I upload my YouTube now so that it should be the message to everybody. Hope it's not burning. देवता की कसम. ठीक है. So होती है कहीं ईगो होती है, अगला बोलता है यार जो बोल रहा है मैं भी तो करता हूँ, क्या बकवास कर रहा है. होता है ऐसा, मैं तो बोलता हूँ. तो होता क्या है, when you start reading the notebook, तो you start teaching something. Say बेटा, I'm going to teach you ली शेटलेयर प्रिंसिपल. तो पहले तो उसकी स्पेलिंग्स में बड़ी प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है. वहां से देखा ली, देन शेटेड एंड लेयर, देन प्रिंसिपल. उसके बाद बोलते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस प्रिंसिपल, व्हेनेवर देयर वी ब्रिंग अबाउट एनी चेंज इन द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ एन रिएक्शन इन इक्विलिब्रियम, the equilibrium shifts in and such a way nullify that effect, right? तो हम यहां से देखा, फिर हमने पढ़ा, फिर हमने स्टूडेंट को दिया, क्या मिलेगा आपको पता. अगर हम माइंड टू माइंड टीच करेंगे तो स्टूडेंट को you'll deliver the best one. अगर आप पहले खुद पढ़ रहे हो फिर आप उसको डिलीवर कर रहे हो, then you will not be able to deliver the quality to the students. Agreed? होता क्या है, फिजिक्स है, केमिस्ट्री है, मैथ्स है या बायो है या एनी सब्जेक्ट, टीचर्स के कुछ फेवरेट्स होते हैं, कुछ टॉपिक्स फेवरेट नहीं होते हैं. तो 5-6 चैप्टर्स एवरीबॉडी टीचर्स वेरी वेल, बट व्हेन यू मूव डीप इनटू द सिलेबस, then you have problems. Then suddenly your fan falling rates decreases. Then बच्चे बोलना शुरू कर देंगे, जो ये मैम है या सर है ना वो अच्छा नहीं पढ़ा रहे, she is not teaching. फिर आपको कॉल आ जाएगा, मैम स्टूडेंट्स आर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड. तो आप बोलेंगे यार I have given my best. What happens if I am not able to do? You know your weak point.